Hello everyone, and thank you for your support of Blackbeard Fire. Today we want to showcase the fire plugs. These little guys are waterproof and pack a serious punch when it comes to starting fires. Let's take a look at how they work. First, let's put one of these plugs in water to demonstrate how waterproof they are. Now, the key to using the product is make sure you fluff the fibers. If you don't fluff the fibers, it's not going to light. So, to get maximum burn time, let's say you've got damp kindling, your logs are a little bit wet. What you're going to want to do is pick off a little bit off the top, light it just like a wick. I'm going to set that in my sand and we can start the timer to see how long it's going to burn for. This won't give the biggest flame, but it will give you maximum efficiency. The next one, we are going for burn time and heat output. So, what you're going to do is bend it in half, fluff the fibers. If you're using a ferro rod, lights super easily. Note the start time about 30 seconds. For the last one, we are just going for hot flames as fast as we can get them. The burn time is going to be low because we're burning so much so fast, but it's going to give you a lot of heat output. How you're going to want to do this, you're going to want to pick the whole fire starter apart. We want to expose as much fibers as possible. If you have a knife, it works great using it with a knife too. Once you have all those fibers exposed, set it down and you can light it. I'm going to use an arc lighter for this one. Light little touch and get your hand out of the way. You'll see how fast that takes off. It's already burning hotter than the other two. That's for when you've got dry kindling, you're just ready to get your fire going. For this waterproof one, let me turn this a little bit so you can get a better view. Okay. If it gets wet, you're going to want to expose the fibers again, bend it in half twice, rotate your hands, get that nice fluff. The fluffs on the inside are dry. And those are what's going to burn all the water off on the outside because there's that fine coating. Now, if you fluff it and you get it wet again like I just have, you're going to want to expose more fibers. The wet fibers that have been exposed are now no longer going to light for you. So I'm going to pick this one apart. Again, if you have a knife, it works great. My fingernails aren't the longest, but it is very doable. I'm going to separate all those fibers and light it up. You're going to get small flames at first. It still has to burn off some of that moisture. It'll continue to burn for longer later. That maximum heat output, I just flipped it over. Keep that burn for a little bit longer while I show you the last one. This last one, I'm going to show you how little you need to actually get your fire started. I'm going to break the plug in half. One half I'll set off to the side. The other half, let's get it lit. Note the timestamp about 4 minutes in. The maximum heat output is just about out. I'm going to flip it one last time and it should be going out now. We'll stop that around 4:30. We'll call that good. So, burnt up faster than the other two, but put out lots more heat in a shorter amount of period of time. The other ones are going to keep on burning nice, even, consistent. We'll come back with the timestamp in a second. Okay, for the max efficiency, so heat and burn time, just about out. Let's stop it there, about 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Now we started at about 30 seconds, so you've got about a 6-minute burn time out of a plug that you're just cutting in half and burning both sides. And for our maximum efficiency burn, we'll give it one last flip, see if we get any more burn time out of this. Oh, there it goes. It is just about out though, it should go out any second now. So that's about an 8-minute burn time on a full plug when you're burning it top to bottom. As you can see, the half plug that we had before, we started at about 4 minutes and it has gone about 8 minutes, so that's about a 4-minute burn time on a half plug. Even, consistent flames, you only really need, under good conditions, a half plug, so that would take your bag of 50 fire plugs and now make it 100. Thank you for supporting Blackbeard Fire and taking the time to learn more about our fire plugs. We hope you found this video informative and helpful for your outdoor adventures.